Hi there, signs of Leo. Hope you're doing good. This is Kim. Thank you for showing up. Please like and subscribe if you do end up liking the video. All right. So, getting into reading, I'm going to use the Good Tarot, Leos, and yeah, we'll clarify with Classic Tarot. Okay. All right. That's just for Leo. You know what? Let's go ahead and burn some white sage because I haven't done that yet, actually. I kind of forgot to do that this morning. So we're going to clear the air with this, neutralizing like any energies that may have pre-existed. So therefore, starting like from scratch. All right, Leos. Tell me some good news for Leos. Tell me some good news for Leos. Good news for Leo. I think that is probably pretty good. Bottom of the deck, the Five of Earth. So what are we dealing with? Well, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with a temporary period of some kind of hardship, but it's temporary, and that's kind of what needs to be remembered, because if you forget that something's temporary, well, then you get stuck in thinking something's going to last like forever, the way it is, if it's not great. Now, if it is great, and the Five of Earth is just representing having some kind of worry or some sort, then that's fine too. Okay, Leos. Nice. Nice. Two for the outcome. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is really good, actually. So I think the fives are just representing, like I said, some kind of like temporary hardship or something that you've gone through. I see it being part of like a cycle, right? So the Page of Fire, or the good news card, is at your main issue in this reading. Of course, we're going to start in the past position just to find out. I'm going to tell it like a story here. So the Four of Earth is past energy, and this energy is usually relating to holding some back or saving. It's about building. It could be about building onto wealth too. It could be talking about, you know, either slow or it doesn't matter. Just some way of building onto it, right? So Four of Earth is really kind of like growing, personal growth, development, things like that. Nice. And then with the Page of Pentacles, it's like there's a new investment. So yeah, with the new investment comes a new adventure. And what's neat is it's another page. So it's another message of something great. So that's probably the issue with feeling like you're in a hardship, is that you keep getting messages that everything's okay, but still waiting for the big everything to turn out, right? Right? The Five of Fire is that people disagree as a challenge. So how can you manage somebody else's maybe not so great opinion, well, of you or a situation? Well, you just have to focus on keeping your own scales balanced, because the Justice energy is the heart of the matter. That has to do with you being true to yourself and trying to keep a good balance at this here and now moment, because it is the heart of the matter, right? So, good news at the heart of the matter. We have the Four of Cups energy. The Four of Cups energy is kind of like over it or apathetic, meaning if it's trying to help you with this heart of the matter, then it's really about going inside and trying to figure out for yourself, you know, what is the Ace of Cups? What does that represent to you? Where is it? All the who, what, where, why, when, and hows, like all of those can come along with that Four of Cups energy, especially because it's paired with Justice in the heart of the matter. What's the Page of Fire? The Knight of Pentacles. It's news of slow but steady success. Slow and steady wins the race kind of energy, right? It is dependable, just kind of slow coming. But the Knight of Pentacles is like it's an assured thing, even if it's very slow. So it feels like there's a for sure thing, a very solid, maybe an offer, maybe to do with money, maybe to do with travel. It is a Knight. So it is the good news. Yeah, okay. And there you have the Six of Swords energy, which is really good news too. So this is coming out, I guess, to clarify further this Knight of Pentacles. So it's like you'll be leaving a hardship or a hard time and going towards calmer waters, or somewhere where the storm isn't, you know, brewing. So going to calmer waters. The Three of Fire is how you feel. So you're probably feeling expansive, and it's like that feeling before something really good turns about, and I think that's what this is talking about. So expansion, and it's being able to see exactly where you're going, right? And we have the Emperor energy and the Strength energy and the Lover's energy, which also has, might I add, a lion on it. So wedged in the middle is your authority to author your own book, your own story. You are the author. You are the one that writes it in this here, this now moment, right? So finding strength and confidence to, well, when forced with a big decision, like at a major crossroads, it's the decision to go where something is calmer or where something is more stormy. I think that's kind of like the issue. This could represent some kind of power. It's coming out as we were clarifying Three of Fire, so I think it's your personal power. Yeah, and the Queen of Air is the crowning energy. So your personal power and the Queen of Air. Tell me more about this crowning energy. because it's usually about finding your truth. So it does have to do with letting go of sadness, disappointment, and regret, you know, for the 3 cups that have spilt, so that you turn around and notice the 2 cups that are left, right? Just be careful when you turn around, right? Because those 2 cups on that specific card are sitting on top of the cape, meaning if this person turns around, they fall. And there is the King of Wands. There's the divine couple too. Look, we have the King of Wands with the Queen of Fire. Now, if this is not a divine couple, this is your energies, because everybody has both masculine and feminine energies inside, right? So not only is it being inspirational to others, but it's just really, I mean, you know, it's really being bold, being brave, and asserting yourself. Good decisions surround this card in the environment too. I know I've jumped ahead and looked at the future energy, but it is really good energy. Tell me more about the Queen of Fire. Really good at a skill or a craft. Yeah. And if the hope is to rebuild, good at that too. But remember, you're at the 3 of Fire energy. So that means, like, if you are starting to rebuild or going to build something, then you're at that stage where it's like one step past the vision. So you can see it, just hasn't come yet. And it maybe in this future energy, that's where it is. The point is, you have to feel the success first. And that's kind of like how you do it. What's the 9 of Water energy? What's the 9 of Water energy? Well, we have assistance from your angels, from your spirit team. And the message is that you will push ahead and go at a fast speed, but right now it's mainly about balance. Wishes granted, yes, but about balance more than anything. Can you make sure you can see all those cards? I think you can. Yeah. Yeah. So wishes granted, but it's mainly about balance and chemistry and people getting along. You know what I mean? And the reason I say that is because the outcome is the Queen of Water and the 5 of Air. So you're wanting people to get along. You're wanting this peace-like energy, right? But in the midst of wanting that, there is great change, significant change. Knight of Swords energy, it could be self-initiated. It usually is when it shows up in readings for me, the ones I do for everyone. Yeah, so it could be that. Or it's just some kind of process of change. It could be like a seize the day type of opportunity. Altogether, you have 6 swords, 5 of Air plus the Knight of Swords. So you're still leaving a stormy time for something much calmer. The 5 of Air could indicate, you know, feeling like you're being pulled in different areas, or feeling like you're, like the card suggests, like walking on a tightrope, right? Yeah, but the Queen of Water is saying to really take care of yourself and be open to receiving love, period. And then you have the Hierophant card energy, which is, I would say it's kind of traditional in a sense. With the Queen of Water, it might be learning how to receive a little bit more. So in that sense, it might be taking things that worked and then kind of taking out the things that don't work. It's still all about the temperance energy, isn't it? Yeah, so careful. What you think about comes about, and that's what I would say. Also, just always be careful of what you wish for. Yeah, because of that being in the hopes and fears position. Tell me about the Queen of Water. Queen of Water. The Two of Swords. Okay. Yeah. So, yet again, peaceful resolution. Peaceful resolution after being at like a stalemate for quite some time. Or pushing past some kind of block, right? Yeah, I really like that. I really like that, Leos. And I have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles is all about possibly home business, getting better. Like I said, there's something here that you create divinely inspired by the Queen and King of Wands energy or fire energy. And that is a good energy because it's like ensuring some kind of material success here. And that's great. And making good decisions too. Yeah. So we'll get another deck and just see any last messages that the tarot wants to give for your reading here, Leos. The Seven of Wands. Advocating for or standing up for. Also defending yourself. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles again. See? So that seems to be an issue. Also the Ace of Swords energy, which is really about truth or clarity coming in. And it's also winning the battle with that sword because of holding that sword. It's like the sword of truth. It's what I've said in the past. And there's your magic wand. So the Ace of Wands energy, beautiful. Leos, that's your magic wand. So it just wants to add that no matter what the cards say, you have two aces. I mean, you always have the ability to stand up for and fight for what you're really wanting. So it all looks really good here. That's what I got for you, Leos. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.